What's up guys, it's Average Ol making average content for the average viewer, and yes, I am back covering Call of Duty. I've had my little identity crisis and tried out a few new games over the past week, but I am firmly back covering Call of Duty. But do not worry, I'm not turning into a massive COD shill. I will still be telling it exactly how it is. Now, I am making a video today because I have heard an extremely interesting rumour on the Twitter sphere, and that comes from a very reliable source known as Modern Warzone. Now, yesterday he made a couple of cryptic tweets. The first two I wasn't actually able to get a screenshot of because he deleted them rather quickly, but I can tell you what they were. The first one, he said that there was a third-person mode in the works for Warzone, and the second tweet was a picture of the cover art for the game Escape from Tarkov with the little, sideways eyes emoji, obviously hinting at something. Now, these two tweets obviously stirred up a lot of fuss, and a lot of people were interested in what he actually meant. So he followed it up with this tweet that I'm showing right now. Looting, survival, post-nuke map, third person. If you die, you lose what you came in with, must extract from certain locations on the map. EFT is basically coming to Warzone unless it's scrapped or cancelled. No timetable for its release. Now, I will preface this by saying any leak of this standard and of this kind will always have to be taken with a pinch of salt. You can never take these at face value because when people leak things like this, it's always so susceptible to change. Like, at this point, we have no idea when the timetable for release is going to be. We don't know how true this is. But what I do want to talk about is how much of a game changer this game mode could be if it is implemented well. So as I'm sure a lot of you guys know, I have played a bit of Escape from Tarkov myself, and I've posted a few videos to the channel. Now, Escape from Tarkov is an extremely successful game, but was only made by a handful of people over in Russia. Despite that, they have still made this game absolutely incredible and a hell of a lot of fun. Now, as we all know, Activision love to get a massive rock on harder than the love child of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Jean-Claude Van Damme. So obviously when they see a new trend in the gaming community and they see something that is working well, they're gonna want to hop on that shit quick. Like, seriously, every single big trend that you can imagine, Call of Duty have hopped on it super fast. Let's take a look back through the things that they've hopped on. So a few years ago, they wanted a game like Overwatch, a game that was doing extremely well. So what did they do? They added specialists in with their own unique abilities and somewhat try and emphasize a more team-played experience similar to what we have in Overwatch. Now, obviously, it is a bit of a controversial subject talking about specialists because a lot of people really did despise that mechanic, and to be honest, I don't really blame them because it doesn't really fit the flow of a Call of Duty map. They tried to make it a little bit more like Overwatch or perhaps Rainbow Six Siege and ultimately failed. But fear not, because next they hopped on another trend with Blackout. Clearly, Fortnite was one of the biggest trends in our generation, and I know that PUBG did it first, but Fortnite obviously blew up because it was free to play and a lot more accessible to a younger audience. So what did Call of Duty do? They hopped on that shit like the last chopper out of Saigon with Blackout, and ultimately, yeah, that game failed, but then they tried it again with Warzone, and of course, we all know where Warzone is today. It is a massively successful online battle royale. But this isn't where it stops. Even with Battlefield, they tried to make their own Battlefield-esque mode with Ground War in Modern Warfare 2019. So as you can see, Call of Duty and Activision have a massive track record with trying to jump onto trends. Now, obviously, this game mode is not going to be anything like Escape from Tarkov as we know the game. Clearly, Call of Duty targets its products at a much more casual audience, and the hardcore style of Escape from Tarkov and the slow pace of the raids would most certainly not be taken well in the Call of Duty community. However, I do think that there is real scope for a genuine fun experience with this. Look, taking out the equation the third person business, because let's be honest, I'm not sure that that will work. I personally don't like third person shooters, especially when there's a lot on the line, like in some sort of survival situation or a battle royale, because there's too many exploits you can use. However, the fact that you'll be able to choose your loadout and take stuff in, but also run the risk of losing that stuff really does pique my interest. Not only that, the fact that there is stuff you can lose suggests that the stuff you loot has real value. I don't know about you, but one of the main issues I have with Warzone is the fact that after the first 5 minutes of any game, the looting tends to lose its meaning, because once you have that loadout, all you really need is plates and a bit of money. So when you're finding guns on the floor, they are effectively useless. If you look at a lot of other battle royales, the looting is a huge part of it, and especially games like PUBG, where you even have to pick up the individual attachments. Like, finding a suppressor in PUBG can be such a game changer, and so can finding like an 8x zoom scope. It really does make a big difference, and if you're looking for stuff that can potentially help you within the next raid or the raid after that, it's going to mean a lot more to you, which could add another layer of depth to the whole Warzone experience. Look, I know that this isn't going to be for everyone, but I do think that it could be very, very good for the game, because clearly it's getting a bit stale for a lot of people, especially with the news of Activision the other day saying that Warzone from now on is going to be at the forefront of the Call of Duty franchise. This, on the face of things, does make it seem like they're going to leave 6v6 classic Call of Duty by the wayside, but don't get that twisted, because what I think they're going to do, they're going to make it so that Call of Duty has Warzone as its flagship title, but within Warzone itself there are going to be loads and loads of different game modes so that they can monopolize on the gaming market and have everything that anyone could ever want right in one place. You can already see that they're trying to do this with the bloody file sizes of the games. They have a monopoly on my fucking hard drive, for God's sake, so they're gonna want to make sure that every single person who enjoys first-person shooters is only coming to COD for their fix. Now, like I said, I really don't know how true or if there's any validity to this claim that Modern Warzone has made, but I do think that it does leave room for discussion. I think that COD need to do something with Warzone. They need to add something to the experience to keep it fresh. The problem with it is that we've been playing on the same map with a few minimal changes to that map for nearly a year now, and sooner or later the hype behind Warzone is going to die, especially when you have massive streamers dropping off the game like flies due to the current cheating issues. So I think that they really are going to be trying to push for something new and innovative come the 2nd year anniversary for this game. So I think that if this is going to release, and this is going to be in Call of Duty, I think it's going to be a lot sooner than some of us might think. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say on this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I hope that you're glad that I'm coming back to Call of Duty. Now, those of you who have watched these videos for a while will know that I love to see who sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. Would you guys be hyped for a sort of Escape from Tarkov, survival-ish type of game mode in Call of Duty Warzone? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Joel. Peace.